Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to the Man Green's Gaming on YouTube. I am Man Green, of course, from Man Green's Gaming on YouTube and Man Green Gaming on Facebook. I see you all make it creeping over there. We are back playing Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. Everything's Stormblood until we get to Shadowbringers, and it's everything Shadowbringers. We're about to face, actually, Omega in battle for the first time. To continue on with the story, we actually defeated his copy of Megorsaurus, something that Omega could never do. So, we will continue on with the story with Sid and Alpha, and see what Sid's got for me. Alright, bud, here we go. In the end, there is only Omega. Sid is waiting for Omega to make his next move. Your move, Omega. Alpha is patiently waiting. Come on, big guy. Shutdown initiated. All core experiments and supplemental testing concluded. Discard test worlds. System resources rerouting to primary options. Congratulations, Alpha Group. As the last surviving test subject, you have removed every challenger on your path to reach me. I, too, am eager to meet you in battle. The merge of era I observed between my simulations and your practical forms against Megorsaurus necessitates direct and immediate analysis. Well, let's fucking do this. Confrontation intimate. Prepare for unmitigated hostilities, then activate the relocation device to enter the arena. This is it then. Omega's power might seem overwhelming, but trust in old Sid, I have a fair idea where this weakness lies. I've been working on something to exploit the vulnerability. I just need a little more time to prepare. Hands are starting to shake. First things first, we're gonna make a few adjustments here or there. So, like so. Right across my knee, like so. Oh, Alpha, do you have any tricks and tools left over? I want us to have as many options as possible, so let's lay our cards on the table, as it were. I don't want to know where the hell you've been keeping those. What do we have here? Some sort of gem, a couple of stones. A on one single card. This makes things big, or does it make it small? Right, Tush Foolish asked, even asked, we best leave you in charge of when and how to use these special tools. Oh yes, I almost forgot. Don't worry, I promise you, we will win this. Here, should you carry this as well? I filled an empty bottle with the invisible water from the kettle. It might prove useful in the right situation. Listen to me, Alpha. Up till now, Omega has poked and prodded us with one mad experiment to the next, and honestly, we have no idea of what might happen in there. But between us, I believe we have the knowledge and the skills to prevail, with skills to pay the bills. If you see a chance to make a difference, I want you to take it. All you need is faith in yourself and a little courage to see it through. You have skills to pay the bills. To pay said bills. Right, Jesse should have the device put together by now. Let's head outside, shall we? Alright. Sid? I'll head straight back to Ragar's Reach and collect my new toy. I do still need to run through a final inspection, so feel free to rest in town. In the meantime, we'll discuss the strategy in a moment I'm finished. Quick. Alpha seems concerned for Sid's well-being. You have a feeling he wants to follow him. Looks like we're going back to Ragar's Reach. And with that said, I'll be right back, folks. Sorry, I had to give me a snack here. Something sweet. To keep me going. Alpha's right here waiting for me. Aw. What the hell's going on with Sid's arm? You're looking a bit shaky there, old friend. Yeah. Let you out of bed, did they? Yeah, kinda. After studying the data collected from the battle between Omega and Shinryu, one has led to a certain conclusion. Of all the Primal's attacks, Shinryu's burst of lightning was the one thing that pierced the machine's defenses. Omega, it would seem as vulnerable to electrical energy. Aye. All the valuable evidence supports such a theory. 'Tis likely an intrinsic weakness that even Omega itself cannot fully compensate for. Yet be that as it may, I imagine it can still shrug off shocks generated by ordinary means. We need to hit it with a truly gargantuan blast of energy. So you made that based on Midas's design, didn't you? The plans for the lunar transmitter? When my father was establishing a connection between the transmitter and Delamon, he invented a method of accurately incorporating energy into a vast scale. Too vast, as it turned out. But the technology which leveled the entire town may be exactly the tool we need to task at hand. I made my own improvements and triple-checked the calculations. On parchment, the idea is sound, and Jesse has done a fine job assembling the parts. I fail to see the problem. What are you afraid of, Garland? I don't know. The device should give us the edge we need. 'Tis just... Whenever I look at it, I am taken back to those dark days before the incident. I remember bodies melted by shearing heat. I remember the bereaved and the weight of the silent accusations. I remember the Empire's remorseless response. We turned outwards in search of answers, but the inventions we created to ensure our future were used instead to destroy lives, to wage war. And that is why I fled, came to Rosia, and swore to only employ the technology to benevolent ends. But not as ever so straightforward. Every connection I ever forged with the people of this realm reminds me of that fact. Often the act of living itself in a never-ending struggle against the world determined to oppose you. You can have the best of intentions and still cause hurt to yourself or others, but in its confronting times, confronting these wounds, that we learn the better path, how to grasp the moments in our true contentment. What dribble? You never used to bother with all this tedious introspection, feelings feeling our morality, are we? Mayhap I am. I have no such hesitation when I was a student. It was all bright and shiny innovation on the double, and later consequences be damned. Now, though, I do not mind thinking about the outcomes and taking the time to produce just one righteous, tested, and carefully designed invention. 'Tis a reflection, I think, of just how much this is just in the world I care about, now aside from myself. I don't understand you at all. But I suppose, if anything, Omega, its unfettering testing methods, represent the student you once were. And you insist that your present self is the better one, then you best prove it with that device of yours. I suppose I must. Although it's hardly fair to compare my youth to Omega's solitary existence, so I've always had the second best student in the class, pushing me to excel. I seem to recall twinges of irritation any time he would outscore me on an exam. I've been out of bed too long. I better go and lie down before I fall over or vomit. Nero. Let's go speak with Sid. First Alpha, now you. Come to check on my progress, have you? Well, I'm happy to report everything is set and ready to go. Once you're finished with restocking and repairing, or whatever it is your adventurers do, then we can head back down to the rift and confirm our strategy. Of course. Let's go back down to the rift. Let's friggin' do this! Being Mega's ass. Yeah. Piercing stones. It's a long way home. Good evening to you, sir. Will you descend down into the yawn? Yes. Here we go. said. Apologies for the delay, but I think you'll agree that the Ironworks' latest invention is worth the wait. This is the control module of something I dubbed the Omega Jammer. It will allow you to generate a colossal burst of lightning at any point on your choosing. The effect won't disable Omega itself, of course, but it should be strong enough to knock out its armaments. I remain here and operate the main body of the device. I want you to do everything in your power as an engineer to ensure you emerge to the victor. It all comes down to this. Right on. AlphaScape version 3. Alright folks, as soon as we get into this, it will be on much like Donkey Kong. 7 minutes. Alright, well then, until then, I will see you online. Unavoidable, but there are multitudes of their kind. The next experiment will go forward as planned. Such processions are wasted energy. This does not aid you in executing your assigned task. Just as I was pursued my directives, so you must fulfill your role. Our purpose is to justify our existence. Haha! Intrusion detected. Alright, thanks Alpha. That was some marathon. Sorry about that weird little cut there too. Now, who was saying our fellow companion was obsolete? Let's go kick his ass. He put his tools to work even as the rift began to collapse. Shrink us down. It was turned us invisible, so he could bring you a little surprise. But he had to keep it quiet, or he'd realize we survived. He had to trust that we were still clinging on, even as he ran through this endless breathing void. You wanted to test us, Omega. To let the experiment begin. Be logical. Alpha has no reason to take such action. How do you continue to defy my projections? Beep error, beep error, beep error. Insufficient data. Come on out here, big boy. We'll show you insufficient data. Adjusting experimental protocol. I will engage you in battle now. I must have my answers. There you will. Oh shit, he took a human form. Is that a dude or a chick? Fighting in this form will provide me with a new level of understanding, insight into your physiology, your mindsets, your mortality. We'll show you how wigglings fight. Acknowledge, do not practice restraint. The more I learn from you, the stronger I will become. The closer the distant star will grow. Commencing final experiment. Testing will continue until I look the nature of your anonymous strength. Autonomous strength. Obfuscate. Version 4 now acceptable. Minutes. Alright, we'll see you in a little bit.